I never imagined this would happen to me. I always thought my marriage was solid, built on trust, love, and a shared future. But now, everything feels uncertain, like a storm is constantly brewing in the background, and I can't seem to figure out where it's coming from. It started with small things, his phone always facing down when it was near me, the late-night texts he would quickly delete, and the way he seemed distracted when we were together. I tried to ignore it at first, chalking it up to work stress or the pressures of daily life. But deep down, I knew something was wrong. One night, I found myself looking at his phone. I told myself it was just to check the weather for the next day, but the moment my thumb brushed over his messages, I knew I was crossing a line. My heart raced as I scrolled through the conversation. It wasn't just any conversation, it was with his ex-girlfriend, the one he dated before me. I tried to stay calm as I read their exchanges. She was always the one who got under his skin, the one he could never quite let go of. The messages weren't just friendly catch-ups, they were full of inside jokes, memories of their time together, and words of longing that seemed to have never truly disappeared. My stomach sank. I had never been a jealous person, but I couldn't ignore the sinking feeling that gripped me. Was I just another chapter in his life, or was I the one he was going to let go of once he realized he still loved her? When he came home later that evening, everything felt different. His smile didn't reach his eyes, and his words were empty, like he was trying to convince me everything was fine. I couldn't hold it in anymore. "Are you still in love with her?" I asked, my voice barely above a whisper. He froze. His face paled, and for a moment, I thought I saw a flicker of guilt pass through his eyes. "What are you talking about?" "The texts," I said, holding up his phone. "You're still talking to her. You still care about her, don't you?" He sighed, running a hand through his hair. "It's not like that, I swear. She's just someone I've known for a long time, and it's hard to just cut off those kinds of connections." I wanted to scream, to throw the phone in his face and demand answers. But instead, I simply nodded, feeling tears well up in my eyes. "You love her," I whispered. "You still love her." He didn't deny it. He didn't have to. His silence spoke louder than any words could. I wasn't angry, I was heartbroken. The man I had married, the man I had trusted with my heart, still held a place in his soul for someone else. That night, I didn't sleep. I lay awake in bed, staring at the ceiling, thinking about how I had built my life around someone who was still in love with another. My mind raced with 1,000 questions. Did I mean less to him? Had he been pretending all this time? And most importantly, what did this mean for our future? The next day, I had a decision to make. I could stay and try to fight for his love, or I could walk away and start over. But how do you walk away from someone who's still attached to their past? I didn't have the answer then. And honestly, I still don't. What I do know is that love isn't enough when the heart is divided. Maybe he didn't want to hurt me, but in the end, he was hurting us both. Because when you love someone, truly love them, you don't hold on to pieces of your past that can never be part of your future.